CPM Math 3, problem 1-36. This problem right here represents one of the single most common mistakes that students make when they're solving quadratic equations, and that is failing to recognize that this here is a 4 and not a 0. You can't use zero product property if you don't have 0. So here's how we're going to handle it. First things first, we have to make sure that this 4 is moved over, but you can't do that because these are actually factors. So let's get this started. First thing, we're going to use the distributive property, multiply it out, and then now we are actually able to subtract the 4 from both sides and combine like terms to get an expression so that it is equal to 0 on one side. So we end up with 2x squared, negative 6x, or excuse me, 6x minus x is plus 5x, and then negative 3 minus 4 is minus 7. Now I'm hoping this is factorable. So let's kind of try to factor it and see what happens. We're going to take the 2x squared here, the negative 7 here, and multiply diagonally, and we get negative 14x squared. That number goes in the top of the diamond, and the b term goes in the bottom of the diamond. And what we want is two numbers here that multiply to 14x squared but add to 5x. And I'm sorry, that should be negative. Apologies. So we know that that will be 7x and negative 2x. I think that works. So those numbers, doesn't matter where, but they go up here, and we can use that to factor out. So if we come over here, we could put 2x here and x here, and then 7 goes here, and negative 1 goes here. Now we know we have factored, and it is equal to 0. That's the important value to have here. So we have x minus 1 and 2x plus 7. Now we can use the zero product property. Yes, these are extra steps, but they're very important steps. So if x minus 1 has to equal 0, x can be 1. And 2x plus 7 could be 0 with zero product property. We're going to subtract 7. 2x equals negative 7. Divide by 2. And you get x equals negative 7 halves. Those are your two solutions. A lot of extra steps, but definitely required.